Hey everybody, my name is Luke. I'm the Education Coordinator at Hanford Middle School Museum. And today we're going to talk a little bit about pollution. So if you're going to put pollution into kind of a short, quick definition, it's something that is put into an environment that can damage it. That's not supposed to be there. So things like plastic bottles, gasoline, metal cans, paper, pieces of clothing, things like that. Kind of like litter, but it can sometimes be a little bit more than litter, things you can't see. So we're going to be talking about what happens when pollution gets into our water supply. And I'll give you a little hint. It's not good. It's not good for us, and it's difficult to clean up. So we're very fortunate that we live in the area that we do. If you're in the upstate New York, central New York region, a lot of us live in the west of Hudson watershed, where there's a lot of trees that really help us to clean up our water. And we actually have a video called Forest and Water Health on our website if you're interested. And these trees do a phenomenal job. They suck up a lot of the pollutants and they help to filter our water. But what would happen if we didn't have those trees? Well, we'd have to do a lot of that cleaning ourselves. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do an activity where we try to clean up some water. And we're going to go over a supply list of everything that you need so you can do this at home and see how easy it is. So let's get started. We have a couple of things here today that we are going to do to try to clean up our water. So as you can see right now, we've got nice crystal clear water, but we're going to dirty it up a little bit with different kinds of pollutants. So I have with me here some things that represent some big pollutants. So things like plastic bags, pieces of plastic, fabric, all different kinds of things. Rubber, like big tires. Big pollutants that if you were trying to take them out of the water wouldn't be so hard. So we're going to put this in our water right here. Next, I've got some medium-sized pollutants. So things like gum wrappers or tiny pieces of paper, smaller pieces of plastic. If you think about those little tabs on soda cans, things like that. And I've used some crushed up bread. You can use whatever you've got. To do that. So we're going to put that in our water here too. Okay. And then finally what we're going to do, bring this out of the way, is we're going to add some really, really small pollutants that are very hard to get out of the water. So I've got chocolate syrup here. You can use whatever you've got. If you want to use a little bit of like a Kool-Aid mix, or if you've got juice, anything to add some color to it. So we're going to add some color to it. One second. Oops. There we go. And we're going to add a little bit more. There we go. So it doesn't look too bad right now, but let's mix it up and see what happens. So there we go. I'm going to mix this up so it looks nice and chocolatey. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try to clean this with a couple of our tools. So hold on one moment for that, and we will go ahead and try to clean it. So I've got a couple of tools here, one of which is the spoon I used to mix. Also got a washcloth there to help with any spills of chocolate or pollution or whatever you've got. So what we're going to do is, using our bowl that we had before, that we had our little breadcrumbs in, we're going to try to get the pollutants out of here and put it in here. So, starting off, let's try it with our spoon and see what we can do. Bring it a little bit close to the camera. Spoon's not working so well. But if we can work together with another instrument like a fork, we might be able to get a little bit more stuff on there. Not really. All right, let's go to our big piece of equipment, which is our coffee filter. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be careful. We're going to hold this over our pollutants bin and kind of start to try to just scoop the big pollutants out. guess what? It doesn't work so well. So this was supposed to be draining out some of those pollutants. This is what happened to that water. Does this really look any cleaner than this? Not much. So, let's wrap this up with a little discussion. So as you saw, what I was doing to try to clean up that water wasn't very effective. I invite you guys to try and use whatever utensils you have at home that are safe to use so. So if you have like a strainer or if you have other things like that, give it a try. See if you can clean it up a little bit better. But the main point we're trying to get across is that it's hard to clean up that water. Without our forests, which help us clean a lot of it, they think that just in our state alone, it would be billions and billions of dollars to clean the water, to make sure that everybody's using the water that they need. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was useful to you folks. If you'd like an activity guide to go along with it, we have them up on hanfordmills.org, where you can find instructions as well as a little bit more information about what we talked about today. We hope to see everybody soon. I hope you're staying healthy, happy, and safe. And until we see each other again, take care. Thank you.